Hello and welcome to Renegade Frequency. Please hit like and subscribe. Thank you. Today, we embark on a journey into the cosmic unknown, a voyage to the very edge of our solar system, and perhaps beyond. We're going to explore a concept that has captivated the imaginations of millions, sparked countless debates, and even fueled prophecies of doom: the idea of a mysterious Planet X, and within its shadowy embrace, a world known as Nibiru. For centuries, humanity has gazed at the stars, charting the known planets, and wondering what else lies hidden in the vast, dark ocean of space. The very notion of an unseen world, lurking just beyond our telescopic reach, is inherently alluring. It speaks to our innate curiosity, our desire to uncover secrets, and perhaps our ancient fear of the unknown. But what exactly is Planet X? And how did it become intertwined with the enigmatic name Nibiru, a name whispered in ancient texts and modern conspiracy theories alike? Is Nibiru a scientific reality, a forgotten history, or merely a powerful myth? Join me as we unravel this cosmic enigma, separating the threads of scientific inquiry from the rich tapestry of legend. The genesis of Nibiru, Zecharia Sitchin, and the Anunnaki. Our story truly begins not in the observatories of modern astronomy, but in the dusty archives of ancient Mesopotamia, with the work of a controversial figure named Zecharia Sitchin. Born in Azerbaijan and educated in London, Sitchin dedicated his life to translating and interpreting ancient Sumerian texts, particularly cuneiform tablets. What he claimed to discover within these millennia-old writings would shake the foundations of conventional history and ignite the Nibiru phenomenon. Sitchin, through his series of books collectively known as the Earth Chronicles, beginning with The 12th Planet in 1976, proposed a radical reinterpretation of human origins. He asserted that ancient Sumerian cosmology, far from being primitive myth, contained sophisticated astronomical knowledge. He claimed that the Sumerians knew of an additional planet in our solar system, one with a highly elliptical orbit that brought it into our inner solar system only once every 3,600 years. This planet, according to Sitchin's translations, was called Nibiru. But Nibiru, in Sitchin's narrative, was no barren rock. It was, he claimed, the home world of an advanced extraterrestrial race known as the Anunnaki. These beings, whom Sitchin identified with the Nephilim, mentioned in the Bible, and various deities from ancient pantheons, were said to have visited Earth thousands of years ago. According to Sitchin, the Anunnaki came to Earth for a very specific and self-serving reason: gold. Their home planet, Nibiru, was supposedly experiencing atmospheric degradation, and they needed gold to create a shield to repair it. To extract this precious metal, they genetically engineered early hominids, combining their own DNA with that of Earth's primitive inhabitants, thereby creating Homo sapiens, humanity, as a slave race to mine gold for them. This, Sitchin argued, explained the sudden emergence of advanced civilization in Sumer, the rapid development of agriculture, writing, and complex social structures. The Anunnaki were the gods of ancient myths, the bringers of knowledge, technology, and even the very spark of human consciousness. They built magnificent cities, taught humanity astronomy and mathematics, and periodically intervened in human affairs, even orchestrating events like the Great Flood. Sitchin's narrative is undeniably compelling. It offers a grand, sweeping explanation for humanity's origins, ancient mysteries, and the seemingly inexplicable advancements of early civilizations. It taps into our fascination with extraterrestrial life and our desire to find a deeper, more profound meaning behind our existence. For many, it provided a missing piece in the puzzle of human history, a secret truth hidden in plain sight within ancient texts. The allure and the claims. Nibiru's impact on modern culture. The idea of Nibiru and the Anunnaki resonated deeply with a public increasingly interested in ancient astronaut theories, UFOs, and hidden knowledge. Sitchin's books sold millions, translated into dozens of languages, and his theories became a cornerstone of modern alternative history. The narrative of Nibiru often includes several key claims. A cataclysmic return. The most dramatic claim associated with Nibiru is its cyclical return. Every 3,600 years, as it swings back into the inner solar system, its immense gravitational pull is predicted to cause catastrophic events on Earth. massive earthquakes, tsunamis, volcanic eruptions, and even a pole shift. This apocalyptic aspect has led to numerous doomsday predictions, most notably around 2003 and 2012, when Nibiru was supposedly due to return. Hidden knowledge and cover-ups. Proponents of the Nibiru theory often believe that governments and scientific institutions are aware of Nibiru's existence and its impending return, but are actively suppressing this information to prevent mass panic. This notion of a grand cover-up further fuels the mystique and draws in those who distrust official narratives. Ancient astronauts. The Anunnaki, as the inhabitants of Nibiru, are central to the ancient astronaut theory, which posits that extraterrestrial beings visited Earth in antiquity and influenced human development. This theory finds parallels in other works, but Sitchin's detailed narrative of Nibiru provides a specific origin for these alleged visitors. The enduring appeal of Nibiru lies in its ability to connect disparate threads, ancient myths, unexplained archaeological feats, and a sense of cosmic destiny. It offers a narrative that is both epic and personal, suggesting that our very existence is tied to a grander extraterrestrial drama. The scientific verdict: a lack of evidence. However, as captivating as the Nibiru narrative may be, it faces a formidable challenge: the complete absence of scientific evidence. Mainstream archaeology, linguistics, and astronomy overwhelmingly reject Sitchin's interpretations and the existence of Nibiru as he described it. Let's break down the scientific objections. Linguistic and Sumerian scholarship. The most fundamental critique comes from Sumerian scholars and linguists. They universally state that Sitchin's translations of Sumerian texts are deeply flawed and often misrepresent the original meanings. There is no mention of a 12th planet or Nibiru as a planet in the Sumerian astronomical texts. The term Nibiru itself, in Sumerian astronomy, refers to Jupiter or a specific star, and sometimes to a crossing point in the sky, not a planet beyond Neptune. Sitchin's interpretations are considered pseudoscientific and are not accepted by any reputable academic in the field. Astronomical impossibility. The proposed orbit of Nibiru, a highly elliptical path that brings it into the inner solar system every 30,600 years, is astronomically problematic. Gravitational effects. If a planet the size of Earth or larger were indeed on such an orbit, its gravitational influence would have profoundly disrupted the orbits of other planets in our solar system over billions of years. We would see clear, measurable perturbations in the orbits of Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, and beyond. No such consistent, unexplained perturbations exist that would point to a massive, regularly returning object. Visibility. A planet on such an orbit, especially one large enough to cause global catastrophes, would be easily detectable by modern telescopes, even when far from the inner solar system. It would reflect sunlight and emit infrared radiation. The idea that it could remain hidden for so long, only to suddenly appear, defies the laws of physics and the capabilities of modern astronomy. Orbital stability. Such an orbit would be highly unstable over long periods. Repeated close encounters with the inner planets would either eject Nibiru from the solar system entirely or cause its orbit to decay rapidly. Lack of observational evidence. Despite decades of advanced telescopic observations, including powerful space telescopes like Hubble and infrared observatories like WISE, no object matching Nibiru's description has ever been detected. If it were truly on a 3,600-year cycle and due to return, it would have been observed long ago. Archaeological and historical context. There is no archaeological or historical evidence to support the Anunnaki's alleged role in creating humanity or building ancient civilizations. The development of human civilization, while remarkable, can be explained through gradual evolution, innovation, and cultural exchange, supported by extensive archaeological records. In essence, the scientific community views Nibiru not as a scientific hypothesis, but as a modern myth, a product of misinterpretation and speculation. It is a compelling story, but one that lacks any empirical basis. The real Planet X. A scientific quest, it's crucial at this point to distinguish between the mythological Nibiru and the scientific concept of Planet X. The term Planet X itself has a legitimate, albeit historical, place in astronomy. The search for Planet X, where X simply means unknown, began in the 19th century. After the discovery of Uranus in 1781, astronomers noticed slight discrepancies in its orbit that couldn't be fully explained by the gravitational pull of known planets. This led to the hypothesis that an unseen planet, a planet X, was perturbing Uranus's path. This search famously led to the discovery of Neptune in 1846. However, even after Neptune's discovery, some minor orbital anomalies in Uranus and Neptune persisted, prompting further searches for another planet X. This quest led to Clyde Tombaugh's discovery of Pluto in 1930. For decades, Pluto was considered the ninth planet and the elusive Planet X. But as more precise measurements were made, and as Pluto's small size became apparent, it became clear that Pluto was too small to exert the gravitational influence needed to explain any remaining orbital discrepancies. In fact, later, more accurate calculations showed that there were no significant unexplained perturbations in the orbits of Uranus or Neptune after all. The search for a Planet X to explain these specific anomalies largely ceased. Then, in 2006, Pluto was reclassified as a dwarf planet, leaving our solar system with 8 recognized planets. This left a void, a sense of incompleteness for some, perhaps contributing to the continued appeal of a hidden ninth world. The modern search for Planet 9. The scientific concept of a Planet X has, however, experienced a resurgence in recent years, though in a very different context and with a very different target than Sitchin's Nibiru. This modern quest is for what astronomers now often call Planet 9. The idea of Planet 9 emerged not from orbital anomalies of the known giant planets, but from observations of the distant Kuiper Belt, a vast region of icy bodies beyond Neptune. In 2016, astronomers Konstantin Batygin and Michael E. Brown, the same Mike Brown who famously helped kill Pluto's planetary status, published a paper proposing the existence of a massive, as-yet undiscovered planet based on the peculiar clustering of orbits of several extreme trans-Neptunian objects, Itenos. These distant objects, like Sedna and 2012 VP-113, have highly elongated orbits that seem to be gravitationally shepherded or aligned by something large and unseen. The probability of this clustering happening purely by chance is very low, suggesting the presence of a massive perturbing body. Planet 9, if it exists, is hypothesized to be massive, roughly 5 to 10 times the mass of Earth, distant, orbiting the Sun at an average distance of 400 to 800 astronomical units, AU, meaning it takes thousands of years to complete one orbit. For comparison, Neptune is about 30 AU from the Sun. Unseen, yet. Its extreme distance makes it incredibly faint and difficult to detect even with powerful telescopes. It is crucial to understand that Planet 9 is a scientific hypothesis based on observational data and gravitational modeling. It is subject to rigorous testing, and astronomers are actively searching for it using ground-based telescopes like Subaru and the upcoming Vera C. Rubin Observatory. The search is ongoing, and while the evidence is compelling, Planet 9's existence is not yet confirmed. And here's the critical distinction. Planet 9 has absolutely nothing to do with Nibiru. Origin of hypothesis. Planet 9 is proposed due to gravitational effects on distant Kuiper Belt objects, not on the inner planets or based on ancient texts. Mass and orbit. Its hypothesized mass and orbital period are vastly different from Sitchin's Nibiru. No cataclysmic return. There is no prediction of a cataclysmic return or interaction with Earth. Its orbit is stable and well beyond the inner solar system. No inhabitants. There is no scientific basis whatsoever to suggest it is inhabited by an advanced race. The scientific search for Planet 9 is a testament to the ongoing process of discovery in astronomy, driven by observation, data, and the laws of physics. It's a far cry from the speculative interpretations of ancient myths. The enduring allure of the myth, so. If the scientific evidence for Nibiru is so lacking, why does the myth persist with such tenacity? Why do so many people continue to believe in a hidden planet that will bring about global change? Several factors contribute to the enduring allure of the Nibiru myth. Human desire for explanation. Throughout history, when faced with unexplained phenomena or a sense of cosmic insignificance, humanity has often sought grand narratives. Nibiru offers a compelling, albeit pseudoscientific explanation for ancient mysteries and our place in the universe. It fills perceived gaps in conventional history. Distrust of authority. For many, the idea of a government or scientific cover-up is appealing. It resonates with a general distrust of established institutions and a belief that they are hiding the truth from us. This anti-establishment sentiment can make alternative theories, even those lacking evidence, seem more credible. Apocalyptic prophecies. The apocalyptic aspect of Nibiru, its predicted return bringing about global catastrophe, taps into ancient fears and religious prophecies of end times. In an increasingly uncertain world, such narratives can provide a framework, however unsettling, for understanding potential future events. Confirmation bias and echo chambers. In the age of the internet, it's easy to find communities and information that reinforce existing beliefs. People seeking information about Nibiru will readily find websites, videos, and forums that support the theory, often presented with conviction and emotional appeal, while scientific debunking may be dismissed as part of the cover-up. The what-if factor. Even for those who are skeptical, there's an undeniable what-if factor. The idea of a hidden planet, a secret history, is inherently dramatic and exciting. It offers a sense of wonder and the possibility that the universe is far more mysterious than we currently understand. Misinformation and pseudoscience. Unfortunately, the internet is also a breeding ground for misinformation. Pseudoscience often presents its claims with a veneer of scientific language, making it difficult for the untrained eye to distinguish it from legitimate research. Sitchin's work, while rejected by scholars, is often presented as rigorous scholarship. The Nibiru myth, therefore, serves many purposes beyond simply being a belief in a planet. It's a reflection of human anxieties, desires for meaning, and the complex relationship between knowledge, belief, and skepticism. Conclusion: the ongoing quest for knowledge. As we bring our cosmic journey to a close, it's important to reiterate the distinction between compelling myth and verifiable science. The legend of Nibiru, born from the controversial interpretations of ancient texts, has captured the imagination with its tales of alien creators and impending doom. It is a powerful narrative that speaks to our deepest curiosities about our origins and our future. However, the scientific consensus is clear. There is no evidence, either astronomical or archaeological, to support the existence of Nibiru as described by Zecharia Sitchin. It remains a fascinating piece of modern mythology, a testament to the human capacity for storytelling and belief. Meanwhile, the legitimate scientific search for a true Planet X, now often referred to as Planet 9, continues. This is a quest driven by observed gravitational anomalies in the distant Kuiper Belt, a hypothesis grounded in the laws of physics and pursued with the most advanced telescopic technology available. If Planet 9 exists, its discovery would be a monumental achievement, expanding our understanding of our solar system's formation and evolution. But it would not be Nibiru. Our universe is vast and full of wonders, many of which remain undiscovered. The true magic lies not in fabricated narratives, but in the relentless pursuit of knowledge, the patient observation, the rigorous testing of hypotheses, and the awe-inspiring discoveries that emerge from the scientific method. Whether it's the distant whisper of a gravitational pull suggesting a hidden world, or the intricate dance of galaxies across cosmic time, the universe offers mysteries far grander and more profound than any myth. And it is this ongoing quest for genuine understanding that truly defines our journey among the stars. Thank you for watching. Please hit like and subscribe and have a good day.